Okay, it's early in the morning. I'm still a bit tired, so forgive me if I speak gibberish. Me and my wife are just cleaning up for my family coming round. Update: my grandparents have left the truth. They've done with it. They wrote a letter to one of the elders, and because that elder's unreliable, they've also texted the other elders saying that he's got the letter. I'm sure my grandmother would have wrote down in the letter the disappointment that she feels. So yeah, they've gone. The family are happy. We're all happy. And looking back on when we were witnesses, now we watch these videos of people car crashing, people going to halls, and the way they act. And man, was I a weirdo when I was a witness. I'm a weirdo anyway. I'm not right in the head, lol. But yeah, basically, let's put this camera down. When you're in the truth, you say, you tell people things. We watched Apostasy, this film called Apostasy. It's not called Apostate, it's called Apostasy, and it's very, very good. Very well done. And I forgot what I was going to say. It's way too early. But anyway, that was it. There's a scene where there's two sisters, an older sister and a younger sister, and the older sister is in her car with friends from college. She shouldn't be in college because it's part of the world. And the little sister, who's serving Jehovah and all this, later dies in the film because she actually refuses blood. The younger sister gets in her bigger sister's car, and her big sister says, "Oh, this is my friend from college. These are my friends." And they said, "Oh." Then it comes up that she's a witness, and their friends say, "Oh, you never told us she was a Jehovah's Witness, you know." And the younger sister just starts going on about stauros and how it means upright stake. And I thought, random as what, coming up with just this weird stuff that people don't want to really know. I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, but there's a time and place. And then I sit there and I think, bloody hell, I was like that. No wonder I did my dad's head in, He weren't acting, he didn't react the way he did to what I was saying to him because he was dead against it. It was because it was a very fucking strange thing to do. To just randomly start talking about Greek and stuff. Interesting story. I was just helping my wife clean up from a family coming around, and she said how when we were in the truth, I've got to get out of that, but it's stuck, so I've got to think of something cool to replace that with. It's like I'm still whistling. I just catch myself whistling the Kingdom song. I've stopped doing it fairly quick, actually. I was surprised how quick I could stop, because I'm a musical person. I play guitar and all instruments all the time. And yeah, to get them songs out of your head is fairly easy. But I've just been listening to a lot of worldly stuff. So my wife said this morning how she tried so hard in the congregation. It's funny, you try hard, you don't watch the bad films. You're not horrible to people. We were brought up in the world, so we've been in the real world. You know how to have a laugh, have a joke. I've been in the Kingdom Hall before, and we had a new elder come in, and this was about 2 years ago, maybe less. And I had these little hands. I bought these little hands that you stick on your finger, and you pull your arm back in your sleeve, and it looks like you got a little. And of course, when the brother went to shake my hand, I offered him this little mini hand. He laughed, but he did not look impressed. It made him laugh, but he didn't like the fact he laughed. And then he said he had a comment for me in the next meeting about pranks and joking and being serious and shut up. absolute hypocrite, biggest hypocrite out of all of them. Absolute horrible man. You know, he comes across as really nice, but he is really, he has no heart, no love, really. It's terrible, because if you have love, you act on it. So yeah, we were part of the world. We come out of it. We've experienced a lot. Me and my wife, big families, been through a lot, seen a lot. Obviously, with these people in the truth who've been brought up in it, they haven't, and you have a joke with them. You know, you make a joke about them, a light joke, and they take offence straight away. Oh, and then they bite back in a real nasty, hurtful way, and you think, do you know what? I'd love to smack you in the face. Because that's just, I hate injustice, and I hate people like that, bitter, nasty people. And you think you've been brought up in the truth, so if you had been brought up in Jesus' ways, would he really bite back like that? Of course he wouldn't. But you don't understand, they just don't understand. They're so lost, they're so small-minded. They don't know anything. It's so small-minded. You know, we had a lady across the road, her mum, her elderly mum, knitted all these little, she crocheted these little rainbows to go in people's windows when the lockdown was on for the NHS, because the rainbow became a symbol for hope and, you know, thank the NHS and all that. Well, of course, they had a witness come round. The coronavirus thing had been going on for a while, and the rainbow's going about, and everyone's got it everywhere. Of course, this witness comes round and he starts going on about the rainbows. You know, is everybody supporting gay all of a sudden? And he just had a dig about it, and then he sort of noticed that I had this crocheted rainbow in my window, which I'm not going to put in my window. Poor little old lady's knitted them, you know, and we were given it, so we put it in the window. It's down now because, yeah, it's just down. I've been putting chakra symbols in the windows and stuff. I'm trying to, you know, any witness comes around now, they're going to see, you know, Hindu things and all sorts of different things all over the place. And he said it, and he saw my rainbow thing, and he just sort of stopped. And I said, well, it's not really that, and you know, it's not really for homosexual thing. It's not really a pride thing, you know, is it? You know. But it's funny how they watch the videos. You know, there's a video about the bracelets. Haven't got one up here, but I bought some chakra bracelets with the 7 colours of the chakra. You know, they believe that the colours represent different points in the body and energy and all that. It's very, very interesting stuff. But they watched the video of the convention, I don't know, 2 or 3 years back, about not buying rainbow bracelets. You know, anybody sees me now with my chakra bracelet, they're going to think I'm into, like, homosexuality or something. I mean, I'm not bothered. People do what they want to do at the end of the day, and I've always said that anyway. It's not for me, but I have the chakra bracelet on and stuff if I want to. Sometimes I've got these Buddhist bead things, 108 beads. So yeah, I'm a proper apostate now. So closed-minded, so evil that I left because they were protecting a paedophile and all the hatred. Back to the point my wife was saying, basically we try so hard to be good witnesses. But an elder and his wife move in, and my wife's pushed aside. She always commenting in the meeting, always doing the pioneering when their 30 hours come up. We've got 4 children, working hard to do our best for Jehovah. And she's pushed aside for this family that move in. The wife's not, the clothes she's wearing are not really appropriate, and everybody's talking about it, talking about her attitude. They don't really like her. It wasn't very nice, all the gossip going on about her, because, you know, it's just not nice to talk about. Well, here I am. I'm a hypocrite. Yeah, I am a hypocrite. I'm talking about these people in this way, but, you know, But the elders watching, you know, Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, and I've seen it, and you think, as a witness, you'd turn that off. You wouldn't have that. Amongst other films I saw on his flash drive when he was flicking through to find things for family worship at his house. which I ended up taking over, really, because we didn't know properly how to do family worship, I don't think. And he's an elder. And I'm not being big-headed, but you expect more from the elders, don't you? But they just seem to be so fake, like doing stuff in the background and then putting this front on, and they get everything, and they get chosen to do things in other assemblies and answer up, and the good people are pushed back, and all them good people in the truth who have real hearts, who actually care about people and do things. You know, I was with an elder once, and there was a drunk lady. She nearly went face first down some concrete steps. I said to the elder, look after the kids, and ran ahead to her and stopped her and guided down the steps. She was a bit scared of me. I think something might have happened to her. She seemed very scared, but she was saying to me, why are you being so nice to me? She was drunk. She kept falling over, grazing herself, and eventually I had to just run up to her, and she was scared of me because I'm male, and I said to her, just stay down. You're hurting yourself. Please, please stay down. And it was a really hot day, and I went and got her some water and gave it to her and said, just sip it, don't gulp it, you know. And but the brother didn't do anything, you know. It's like you see someone struggling in the world, oh, don't want to get involved, but you'll protect a paedophile, okay, and you'll watch films and listen to music, and when I catch you at home, you're dressed with your hood up and you think you're all hard, and you know, just don't like people who've been brought up in the truth. Basically, it's very difficult. But I think it's good that when people in the truth, you read stories, they do mingle with the world, they do start to see the truth, and they leave. It's fantastic. It's really good. There's so much I want to say. There's so many videos I can make, and I just don't get around to doing them. I'm getting some interesting comments, some nice comments, some that I have to spend time with reading to decide whether they're against me or with me leaving. Some I have to delete because they just ramble on about the Bible, and I don't want that in the comments. I'm not even really looking at the Bible at the moment. I'm a bit still mixed with it, so I'm just giving it a rest. I'm just getting back to normal. Life is normal after 10 years of living the way I have been doing. My kids are happier. I've got a lot more time for other people, for actually helping people in the world, and doing it because I want to, and not because I'm doing it because I'm a Jehovah's Witness. We had a worldly man down our road found out. I told him we've left Jehovah's Witnesses, and he said, you're an asset to this street, he said, and that congregation are missing out. So it just goes to show, you know, you just be a good person no matter what. And anyone, I tell you what, I learned a good story this morning. Go on YouTube and type in, it was a video about kids going on this man's driveway and setting off his security thing, and it says, I have to stop this, you know, this alarm going off, I need to sort this out. And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to get rid of these kids, he's going to put one of them noisy things that scare kids away, like a blooming cat scarer. But he doesn't, and it's shocking, and I think there's a big life lesson to be learned in that video. It brought a tear to my eye at the end as well. It was fantastic. So I'd look for that on YouTube. I might put a link in the comments, actually, to that video. So yeah, really just this video just talk about basically the hypocrisy. And my grandparents have left the truth, the lie. So yeah, really, really chuffed with that. Good. I text the elder. An elder tried to get my grandparents to not talk to me. They were shocked that they heard at the meeting a local needs talk came up, saying that you've got to disassociate people as disfellowship people and cut them off. Because my grandparents were like, what? I ain't doing that. And at first I was like, yeah, they ain't going to do it. And I text the elder saying, you won't split this family. And then he rang them the next morning, started blabbing off scriptures, and she didn't agree with it. And But I thought, oh, there could be a chance she's going to be brainwashed into not talking to me, you know. A bit worried. Talked to my dad, and he said, she's clever enough, she'll see it. And I think the pushing of them not talking to us actually pushed them out of the truth. It gave them a little nudge, you know, to see that it's not right. Along with me and my wife opening up a lot more about seeing Anthony Morris buying all that booze and all the lies on the Australian Royal Commission and things like that, you know, all these things coming out. Since we've came out of the truth, we had brothers and sisters text us saying, oh, you know, what's going on? And we've said, well, it's paedophile and this and that. And they said, oh, do you know what we dealt with that? How many people have dealt with child abuse are coming out of the woodwork? It's like, what? It's dodgy as hell. I'm glad we're out. We're happier. I've got my family coming around today. We're going to have a good day. Not worry about people swearing, not worry too much about things. Just have a good time. And people are being nicer to us. Even neighbours. They've all of neighbours that never said hello to me before. They're all going out of their way. Hello, good morning. Oh, you're normal now. You're not a freak. Right, I'm off. Video getting long. Ciao, ciao, people. Stay strong. Stay out of the truth. Don't go back in it. Don't get mixed up with the lies and rubbish. Love to all. Peace out.